see my background, I'm on a cruise with Virgin Voyagers. I still have to work. I still have things that have to get done, no excuses. So let's talk about 1031 exchange. I know about 1031 exchange because not only am I a realtor, not only am I an entrepreneur, a businesswoman, a financial educator, oh my gosh, I also did a 1031 exchange as an investor. So a 1031 exchange is amazing to investors because it allows you to purchase a property. If you have a property that is a rental, instead of you selling that property and getting the money with a 1031 exchange, you're taking the money that you gain. So let's say you gain $150,000 from the sale. You're taking that money and you're exchanging it for another property without paying the capital gains taxes, which is amazing. No one want to pay capital gains. That's horrible. So with the 1031, in my experience, I had a rental property for 11 years. And when my husband and I sold the rental property, we took the 1031, we took the funds from the rental property and we transferred it over. With the 1031 exchange, you have, I believe, approximately 60 days. The 60 days you have to find a property, or you have to find land. You have to find something. Now, let me explain to you what we did completely wrong. We didn't know at the time we could have found land. If we would have known then, we would have took the money that we gained. I believe it was $125,000. And we would have took that and we would have put it on land. That 60 days felt like it went 5 days. 60 days. It was horrible for us. It's a great thing, but when you're not knowledgeable, we weren't that knowledgeable, and you have to have a real estate agent that is knowledgeable in 1031 exchange, such as myself, because I've been through the process. So you can get another property. It can be a home. It can be land, but it has to be an investment property. That is the key. And then same thing, you repeat the same thing. You'll put tenants in that investment property, whatever you need to do with that investment property. And then once you sell that property, you take the money from that property, you get another 1031 exchange. Now, there's a 1031 exchange. I call it's a 1031 exchange bank. So your money at closing does not come directly to you in a traditional way. The money goes directly to that 1031 exchange bank. You set everything up before you go to closing with your realtor and title, and it goes directly to that 1031 exchange bank. And so now you and your realtor, such as myself, can go and look for other investment properties. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing because you're not taking the money, you're actually taking exchanging that money and putting it in another property, and you can do it over and over and over again. Now, in my situation, because you know I keep it 100%, I keep it real, we did not find a property. I was just so mad. When I look at the whole picture, we were looking at like expensive $500,000 properties, and then we went looking at non-expensive properties. We should have just picked the property. We were just doing too much, thinking too much, and we really didn't have the expertise that we would have excelled in. We could have got land. Looking at it now, I know my husband and I, we would have purchased land, or we would have purchased a townhouse. Because purchasing land, you can build on that land. I'm very familiar with land because I purchased land. But we just didn't know what to do, and those 60 days felt like 5 days. It felt like 10 days. It didn't feel like 60 days. So if you are looking for a way to make money, let's say you come into some money or you save your money, whatever the situation is, and you have a rental property and you want to sell that rental property, any type of investment property that you have, you can now take that investment, that sell, first set up with a 1031 exchange. You will let your realtor know. They will contact, it's I call it a 1031 exchange bank, and they will set everything up for you. So now you do not get that money. That money goes directly to them. And now you and your realtor, which would be myself, you and your realtor will go out and look for property that you can now, which will be an investment property, but you can now take that $150,000 and put it on that property. It is the best. It's so good. It's amazing. It's a rule from the IRS. It tastes amazing, but my taste was sour. However, because I am so familiar with it, I swear by it. So our next investment, which we do have investment in Belize, but our next investment in the U.S., it definitely will be a 1031 exchange. So for all of you that are very sincerely interested, 1031 exchange all the way. Please subscribe to my channel, as I will give you the information as I experience the information when it comes to real estate, entrepreneurship, financial education. It's the Not a Money Therapist.